Hello, my good friend, and once again we meet here on the phone, and the title of the talk is A Person's Height. Together, let us think about this title, A Person's Height. God doesn't measure people in inches. I'm sure that is something you have heard many, many times. And it's very true. A person can be 6 feet tall or a short person, but God does not look at the height of a person. He looks at the heart. Remember the story of Zachaeus, the little short tax collector in Jericho. And tax collectors in the days of Jesus, at least, were not very honest. And he was the head of the tax collectors in his area. So he had a lot of money, but not too many friends. And one time Jesus was passing by, and Zachaeus wanted to get a look at him. But when he got down to the road where Jesus was walking, the people were lined up, and of course, they're not going to give Zachaeus a spot to see where Jesus is. So they almost blocked him out, you might say. But he was a clever fellow, and he ran on ahead and climbed a tree. And there he sat on a branch and figured Jesus would come by and get a look at him. Well, Jesus came to that tree, and he says, Zachaeus, come down. I want to go to your house. I guess Zachaeus almost had a heart attack. But he came down, and he said, welcome, welcome, welcome. He might have been a little frightened and figured he was going to get scolded. But he didn't. Jesus didn't scold him at all. And Zachaeus, I don't know, he just opened his heart, and he just became a changed person. He said, I'm going to give half of my possessions to the poor. And people who I've cheated, I'm going to return 4 times what I took. So Zachaeus had a complete conversion. A little person, well, as I say, God doesn't measure people in inches. Have a nice day. God bless. Till tomorrow. Goodbye.